Heavy on Terrorblade. This guy has no natural escape mechanism. They're going to drop the ward just to really make sure they got the vision. He's really far forward. This is probably your best chance. They're going to go for it. Here we go, CCNC. Can they do it? He does not miss. He gets the correct one. They get the torrent. The right clicks are there. They should be able to do it. The body blocks connecting well. He's trying to run. He goes down. Cancel's going to snipe it with the raise. It's a successful first blood gank on the mid lane.
And I think compLexity not too sad about how things are going so far as we expected. Now we're having a rough time up here so far.
Okay, they're making their move for him. They hit him with the disruption, a soul catcher, a torrent, and an easy kill will be there. That's the takedown into the Venge, and looking for a follow-up. The X now, leveled up from Z-Freak, gets the pullback for SVG, and they're also going to get that one. Double kill for melons as compLexity hit MP hard with a nice 3-0 start. Combo, Moo comes out, and they hit him with the poison. Now SVG, though, man, that soul catcher, so much amp damage. SVG just can't handle it. Turns back, gets the stun, will end up going down. Moo, though, in the line of fire here. Will pop the wand, survives a bit. Rose still looking to go on the chase on the other side of things. Z-Freak might have to go for the neutral deny, can't get it there. Owie will get the pick off, looks for a second one, moves in, gets the wave off to Swindle. SVG's back from the dead and looking for revenge. He gets the stun onto Swindle, but Swindle's still running, man. Woo! They get him. SVG with the range hacks will pull it off there. Just a ridiculous bar fight in this top. Is left to the bottom lane to go mano-y-mano against Monkeys and his bear. MSS is matchup even as far as CS, but you know, Monkeys' levels are starting to come in a bit. I wonder if they switch to Monkeys Lone Druid when they want that 2017 Lone Druid, and they let Moo play the old school one, you know? I'm curious to see the build-up that Monkeys goes for this game. I bet he's going to go for the, you know, new age range Lone Druid.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It can be pretty... You need a lot of farm on that on the range Lone Druid for it to do that much, and with a Weaver in your team as well, maybe Moo will play more of a sacrificial role this game. I'm kind of curious what he goes for, because you know we haven't seen Monkeys play a Lone Druid in the past, and having a Weaver and a Lone Druid on your team is, you know, it's very, very farm intensive cores, especially having a Shadow Fiend as well.
Well, you have two supports who are happy to kind of create space for you. They just don't stop finding action here. Top lane. They got that earlier pickup on Rose, who's already back in the lane. They do a committed dive, looking to go for Owie, but they almost feed themselves over. Swindle going to be going down first, and it could be Z-Freak next here. But they're eating a lot of damage too. Rose very low, the bug nipping him in the feet. Going to get the finish there. Moo with a double kill now. X pull back into Torrent on for Owie, locks him under the tower, eats a few more pot shots coming out from Moo. And compLexity really taking advantage of this top lane. Now pulling themselves ahead 7-3. Moo's getting in a lot of the action. Hasn't really spent too much time CSing, but is definitely getting his hands dirty. He's 4-0-2 already.
Yeah, this top lane is really not going how they wanted to for NP. Getting so many kills. Looks like SVG may go down again.
Dodge the bugs. He did, but it doesn't matter. I don't even know if he did. Doesn't matter. He's dead. That's, man. Swindle makes easy connection there, and he's putting the extra points also
up in this duel offline. Sort of harkening back to those days whenever they'd always be putting pressure in the enemy safe lane, try and win that lane, and then leave everyone else to the wolves.
Oh, jump bottom lane. MSS gets the go onto Monkeys, but that's when compLexity look to break out towards this top lane. We see Melons and Z-Freak looking to land their combo, and they will. Owie very low here, and Moo will help get the finish. Mega kill for him. This does come after, again, that takedown of MSS gets paired up with SVG. Hoping for Monkeys to just slightly overextend. But even under his own tower, it's not safe. They come in from behind. They're going to be connecting with all sorts of stuns. And even though they stack, it's plenty of firepower to be able to get the finish here. But Cancel shows up. Goes right down the middle. MSS is waiting within the pocket and could quickly strike with a huge epicenter if coL are not careful. They're running in. They're looking to go for Owie. Owie swaps back. There's a disruption. MSS is charging it up. He's going to be going in and hitting onto coL. Onto 3. They get cracked. SVG blasts him down with a finger, and Cancel should also be going down. He turns back with the raise, but will also get popped. Oh, compLexity lose 4 just like that. They were able to get the takedown of Owie, but it...
in the enemy jungle, as compLexity don't want to let that happen. They're going to bring people down. They still have the boat on Z-Freak. Didn't get used in that last fight.
It might not get used yet because they just spotted him, stunned him, and killed him. There will be no boat in this fight either. Melons tries to come in to help out his brother and quickly realizes there's a Terrorblade there and 180s, but MSS putting in the work with this blink dagger that he earned himself through that laning stage has set up another wonderful kill here for MP. Etching now ahead 11-10. Drawn out their game plan, looking to pincer in onto coL right in this mid lane. EnVy could show himself. coL are in a decent position to head into the high ground. They get hit with the weave. They turn around with the disruption, but he was not in that metamorph, so he's going to be able to step back. Boat will fly out, but it crosses right in front of him. Cancel, eating a lot of damage. Looks to go for the Requiem. Will be able to get it off, but loses his life right after. And coL, just like that, will drop 2. MP round back to look over for the tier 1, and they could combo it.
The first tier 2 of the game at 15.5 minutes or 14.5 minutes. He's not really gonna have the greatest of impacts. As he kind of falls behind on damage versus Terrorblade versus Avenge, just naturally tanky heroes.
Top lane, they made their move onto Monkeys. We'd seen how long MSS had been stalking them, and they're finally going to be able to strike with a +1 rotation. Now back in that mid lane.
Here, and slowly working towards his blink, has 900 gold now on him.
And MP were able to fight around using their own wards. compLexity got their own nice aggressive wards down in that bottom lane, but the problem is that the fight was never there. MP were never putting themselves down there. Bow, top lane, stun set up. The boat will come out. Nice connection from Z-Freak. Will help Moo out a bit too. And MSS looks to make the call to TP away, but the Savage Roar going to be there for Monkeys. Cancels it out. They're going to get the root onto Owie. Curtis going to be dropped. They will be able to get Z-Freak down, but MSS will be taken care of next. Even Cancel looking to rotate in. Him and Swindle in action now. All 4 who are alive from compLexity here in the top lane. Stay the same here. Top lane. Z-Freak makes his move for Owie. Gets the swap as the X comes out, but he gets rooted. Plus they had the Savage Roar. Owie's not going to be going anywhere except to the afterlife. See you later, Owie. Here comes MSS though. Steps up to play. Him and EnVy in a metamorph and the epicenter. As they try to get the finish onto Monkeys, they will get it. SVG assists and steps in with the finger. Now Z-Freak should be going down. And MP make a much better and more worthier trade. Oh, they tried to go with the Burrow. X will pull him back, but not quite yet, it would appear. SVG is pretty close to Melons here in the bottom lane as he's pushing out one of these side lanes. He's already been down here plenty to farm up that blink. Mid lane. Torrent raises. That's a quick dazzle snipe there from compLexity. Let's see if they want to take a fight out of it here. MSS stuns out the bear. EnVy commits with a metamorph and is able to burst it down. Takes the 300 gold. Moo looks to swing it up. The boat is going to get connected. The Savage Roar. EnVy runs back behind the tower. And now he's going to get some assistance here. MSS pops out this pipe. And now MP can look to move in with a fight. MSS sets it up with the Burrow. And they blast down with the finger and take out Cancel. Now the swap back. Looking to get another bear down, another 300 gold. Meanwhile, Owie trading blows with Moo. They will get the Aegis taken out here. EnVy very low, turns around, uses the Sunder onto SVG to get a second life. And now MP charges their way down this mid lane. They don't have it.
There's not too much they can do about it. The bear is going to fall off quite hard versus Terrorblade as the game goes later. As he can just crush it super quickly and Cancel may go down mid.
Okay, Cancel. I mean, I don't know how many ults you can survive through. Not that many. Just gets blasted. MP happy to commit with. EnVy moves back in. They're going to pull him back with the X, and that's when they turn on to Moo here. He's in trouble. Gets off the time lapse. Tries to rush in, get the finish for SVG, who's able to blink and make it away. The Gemini attack will get the finish, but that's when EnVy looks to open up. Lincoln's going to be popped out. Moo still able to scatter away from trouble. Here comes Cancel. Here comes Z-Freak and Swindle, all looking to surround EnVy. Rose barely able to survive, gets its own grave, goes for the TP, not going to be able to make it out. He gets slashed down. EnVy going to be going next. Gets off the Sunder, but that's when the boat drives it home. And compLexity take their biggest fight, it feels like, of the game, punishing MP on the way out from their bottom lane push.
Yeah, compLexity doesn't really have a way to jump them whenever they're just sitting at the base like that. Other than this, just landing a torrent boat and then
it's pushed in. We look to see what MP decide to do here. Monkeys is pushing out this top lane. Still a tier 1 standing there. Maybe MP see it now and are like, we should probably go take care of that. As they start to head that way, finger right onto Melons. They'll take out the Shadow Demon, who promptly buys back, and he'll TP right into the shrine where the fight is about to happen here. Can they get the chase here? Purge is going to be onto Owie. They try to scoot out with the help of the Force Staff. The pipe's going to get popped. The Bear's looking to move in and just get shredded apart as EnVy turns it around with a Metamorph. Now moving in with a big epi combo and a Burrow and a stun all here. Can they get the finish? Looking to go for Monkeys. The Lotus Orb gets applied, but it's not going to be good enough. Cancel, dishing out the Requiem, gets sundered. EnVy stays alive with the help of the Grave and now looks to right-click him home and takes him down. Moo is gone, or rather, Monkeys is gone. Moo is alive. But it's only him, and it's only Swindle on the back of his buyback here. compLexity.
Should be fine. Oh, they have the gem onto Rose just out of range.
They'll get him. He's a slippery little bug. And they'll finally squish him right under their foot. 70 seconds. No buyback. They may not know that. But they're going to Onyx. And then some of the newer ones like your Wanteds that maybe have not played together a lot as a team, but are just very talented and could still pull out upsets against, like we saw DC in this qualifier. Swap for Owie. Oh man, blinking and missing. Swindle's gone. No buyback for him. compLexity will have to defend, possibly their last defense as a foursome. They quickly lose Monkeys. The Lone Druid going to be taken out of this. Moo. Could be one of the last hopes here for coL to try to hold it out between him and Cancel. It's not going to be easy. Popped up pipe, and the call has already been made. compLexity have been eliminated from the DAC qualifier. It is going to be NP scooting into the finals to face DC for the one spot to head off to China and compete at LAN.